I'm about 3 weeks to a month into my Tarkov journey, and I can say with almost 100% certainty that I am almost definitely already quitting the game. That is under the baseline of the game is dog shit, essentially. And I got a couple of reasons why. Now, obviously, I'm a new player, so my opinion will obviously not be as experienced as, those good players like Jesse Kazam, Landmark, Veritas, Pestil, those people, right? They know what's going on, but as a new player, I've been experiencing a pretty horrible time, and I want to go over exactly why. Now, this is not based on anything other than PvP, because that is why I got the game. So, if you're here because of horrible quest design, I can make another video on that, because it is horrible. But I want to talk specifically about the PvP. And then specifically about the PvP is the fact that gear is on either side of the extreme. Here's the thing. When I'm playing the game, I find there no genuine reason to bring in good gear, because it is pointless. It doesn't do anything. I can be wearing a fast MT, the actually good helmet, with a slap and a fucking face shield on it, or whatever, it doesn't matter, and I get one-tapped. It doesn't matter. Buy dog shit ammo. It literally doesn't matter. I get head-eyes, head-jaws, doesn't matter. The helmet is pointless. Okay, I could be wearing class 6 armor and still get 2-tapped to the body. Why? Because the game has decided that the ammo disparity was a really good idea. With the top-end ammo, it's so incredibly broken that it basically just one-shots everything, and the low-end ammo is so bad, it's literally a waste of time, unless you're deliberately shooting people in the legs. And I'll get to that in a minute, because holy shit, that is horrible game design. Leg meta is the worst thing I've ever seen in a PvP game. It is fucking atrocious. First things first, they're getting one-tapped all the time. This has been my main gripe with the game so far. Now, I started late wipe, so obviously everyone's going to have better gear than me. Fine, I didn't mind. I liked the challenge. Initially, when I started playing the game, I enjoyed it. I was running lower-end gear, I was kind of learning the game, I didn't really know what was going on. I was getting in fights and I was losing, but I was winning sometimes as well. And when I started winning a lot, and I started PvPing a lot, and I started winning a large majority of my fights, I started to get a bit more confident in the gear I would use, and started bringing the best stuff I had available. And then I quickly realized that I'm dying just as quickly in this as I was with the shit stuff. Right? Like, in the shit gear, I get one-tapped. In the really good gear, I get one-tapped. So what's the point in bringing good gear? Why should I spend over 1 million rubles on some decent gear and then get one-tapped anyway, when I can just buy an SVT for 60k, a packer for 30, a penis helmet for 20, and a GSH helmet for fucking 17, and just run that forever? Because that thing just completely annihilates everything. It doesn't matter if you're wearing class 6, it doesn't matter. You hit them like 3 or 4 times, they fall over and die. What is the point of me spending millions of rubles on gear for me to get one-tapped, when I could just spend 60k on an SVT and fry someone? First problem. You get one-tapped and really good gear and shit gear, and there's no point to bringing good gear because you get one-tapped by an SVT anyway. Another issue with the whole SVT thing, or any gun that's worth nothing anyway but is really good, is the fact that when you load into PvP, because it's not profitable to pick up someone's gear and sell it, if you engage in PvP with good gear, and you encounter someone with shit gear, you stand to lose everything, and they stand to gain everything. They will lose nothing if they die, because their shit is garbage, it's insured, it's super available, they don't care about it. If I kill them, I'm definitely not taking it, because I don't care about it, and it's useless to me, right? But if they kill me with my millions of rubles of gear, they get to take all of it and extract, and then they've got that incredible kit to use, right? So, what is the incentive for me to not bring shit gear? Because the shit gear is not actually shit. It's actually way, way, way better than the good gear. Your stacked meta M4, your fast MT, fucking helmet, your Rise with the face shield on it, your Gen 4 armor, your Thor fucking giant armor is pointless. Because that costs tons of money, and it still gets one-tapped by the best ammo in the game. And everyone has it, so who cares? I may as well just bring my 60k SVT and 3-tap him anyway. Because for some reason that gun's allowed to do that. I don't know why, but it does, so it's fucking pointless to bring the other stuff, right? Okay, now let's get to the gear availability. The ammo, I'm genuinely stunned by how this game has decided to, slowly hand out gear over time to players. As you pursue through the quest system, which is fucking horrible, you eventually start being able to purchase better things from the traders. Except, you don't really need to do that because all of the really good broken ammo spawns in Raid, and you can buy it on the flea. Well, you can't. Not all of the really, really good ammo. But the best ammo can be found in Raid. You can fucking craft it. Sometimes it's like a quest reward. I believe that might not be entirely true, but I think it does. So it becomes pointless to even pursue any of this because you can load into woods for 4 seconds and just go, wow, that's a box of like fucking, I don't know, like BP. Whoa, 120 round box of BP. And it's not difficult either. Like, I would say in the first, 10 hours of playing this game, I probably had 3,000 rounds of BP ammo. It's absurd how available this ammo is, and it is ridiculous how broken it is, because it just shreds everything. Fucking stupid, right? Another problem with the PvP is because the ammo is so broken, armor is so useless, the sound design is so bad, the map design is so bad, and because of this weird meta where you stand to lose everything and stand to gain nothing because of the cheap gear, we have developed the standstill meta, where the most efficient way to play the game is to stand completely still all the time. You never push anyone, you don't turn to make noise, you just stand there. And it is so lame. The amount of times I've been fighting in dorms, right? I'll be fighting a 2-man, right? But I don't know it's a 2-man. I think it's just a solo. I pull up on him. We exchange a few rounds. We hurt each other a little bit. I toss in a nade. He flushes out of his room. I spam him at the end of the corridor. He falls over and dies. I'm like, okay, that was a nice fight, about 2 minutes long. It's all good. I didn't hear anyone else. I didn't hear someone running up. I didn't hear gunshots. Nothing. Right? I'm going to assume I'm alone. So I walk up. I check a couple of rooms just to make entirely sure. And then all of a sudden, I turn the corner and there's his friend proning in a corner and just annihilates my legs with a kedar, and I fall over in like half a second before I even realize what happened. Where during the entire fight of me fighting his friend, he is prone in the corner, not moving, just completely stationary. And although his friend died, he doesn't care because they both had shit gear that no one's going to pick up anyway. So he cooks my legs, grabs all my good shit, and leaves. And his friend gets it all back from insurance because all his gear is terrible. And I lose everything because he is just proning in a corner, doing absolutely nothing. Should I have expected him to be proning in the corner? Sure, but I also expected that his teammate would have been, like, I don't know, a teammate and, like, helped him or something, you know? But anyway, fair enough, they outplayed me. He just fries my legs with a kedar, worth 17k off the flea market, with fucking 4 ruble ammo, and he just annihilates my legs and takes my 1.5 million ruble kit. It is what it is. I'm salty about it, but that's the game. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. Oh, and the cheaters as well. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. Not as many as I thought there would be, but there's a lot of them. There's a lot of times where I'm just like standing completely still, and then all of a sudden I just get one shot through a wall, and I'm like, well, that was a little weird. Or maybe I'm standing behind a box, and then all of a sudden he just starts spamming the box and just head eyes me through the box, and I'm like, that's just a completely normal thing that could have happened. How did he know I was there? I don't know. I don't know how he knew I was there, but he just took a chance and randomly decided to spam the box and head eyes me through the box. It's completely normal. It's completely normal. Totally normal. Alright, let's go over what actually annoys me, because this was a ramble. The PvP is horrible. There's no incentive to actually engage in it, because you either run really, 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 really expensive gear, and it's pointless, or you run an SVT, and that means you're guaranteed to get it back from insurance, and it's deadlier than all of the good guns, so just use that. The armor system is pointless because the ammo system is so badly designed, where the top ammo makes armor completely obsolete, and the bottom ammo is completely useless at shooting armor. So then you shoot people in the legs with it, and they fall over in half a second and die. So that's really cool. You either shoot people in the legs 4 times and they fall over and die, or you shoot them once in the chest with some decent 7.62x39 ammo and they fall over and die. I don't know why the game was designed that way, but it was designed that way. The one tapping constantly, that's just a product of the armor system just being completely pointless. It just doesn't do anything half the time, therefore I just don't run armor anymore because it's pointless. The standstill meta, where people just AFK and watch their teammates die, or sit and hold an angle for 35 minutes while they heard a footstep 40 minutes ago, so they're just holding the angle waiting, and that's just like, that's supposedly how you play Tarkov, and like a lot of the people who are going like, it's a rival game. Fair enough, man, you want to stand still, that's part of the game, do your thing. I'm not mad at you for doing it because it's incentivized. I do it. I extract camp all the time. I rat all the time. But not because I like doing those things. I do it because it's just the way the game forces you to play. Now, it doesn't force you, but if I have the option of picking good gear and running it, or just picking an SVT and sitting at the extract and then shooting people in the legs as they run by and killing them instantly, why would I not do that? There is no reason for me to not do it. Because even if I die, I've got nothing anyway, so who cares? I stand to gain absolutely everything, but will lose nothing. There's no reason for me not to. So, there you go, I'll just do that for the rest of my life, which was really successful. I've never played the game before, I'm 3 weeks into my first wipe, and I have 20 million rubles and a stash full of good shit from just doing basically nothing and engaging in the horrible PvP system. Wonderful. The map design is bad, the spawns are terrible, everyone knows that. The sound design is worse, everyone knows that. There's a lot of cheaters as well. Anyway, I think I'm done with Tarkov for a very, very long time, because this game is very, very bad.